The latest update from Amazon is now pushing to more and more devices. As you can see on my 3rd generation Fire TV Cube, I now have certain applications with a triangle next to them. Now what this basically means is these are applications that Amazon have identified as providing access to unlicensed content. So it's not a case of applications containing malware or viruses. These applications are absolutely clean, but when you try to launch them, you now see the warning that because they provide that access to what Amazon deem as unlicensed content, you're going to see this warning. And the only options you have are launch the application anyway or uninstall it. And Amazon are now taking this to the next level, and they're actually contacting users of certain applications. And I know it sounds really far-fetched, but one of my subscribers actually left a review for the Firestick, which I will show you in just a second. And after that review, Amazon actually replied to him explaining exactly why they're doing this now on all of our devices. So before we start, guys, make sure you are subscribed, because I'm currently in the process of testing out a couple of different fixes, a couple of things we can do to potentially work around these particular application blocks, application warnings. So please do double check and make sure you are subscribed, because YouTube is telling me that more than 75% of you are watching my content, but you haven't subscribed yet. So please do double check and make sure you are subscribed with all notifications. And here we can see the actual review, which resulted in Amazon reaching out to him, trying to talk to him on the phone, and eventually they sent him some emails. So essentially saying that the Fire TV Stick was once upon a time an amazing device. Not anymore, because your privacy is now being violated and Amazon think that they are in control of your device, which I think everybody will agree with that. It really doesn't feel like we own these devices. Amazon seem to make whatever changes that they like. They seem to disable whatever they like. And really, it does seem like they control our devices that we paid for. So I think that's a completely fair statement. Now he's saying that there's no more installing of third-party applications that Amazon identified as using or providing access to unlicensed content, as we've seen today. So totally up to Amazon, or really Ace telling Amazon that applications A, B, C, and D are providing access to content that we think is unlicensed. Go ahead and disable this for everybody. So again, you can see it is very, very frustrating. And he goes on to say that he'll never buy a Fire TV device again. I'm sure lots of others are also thinking the same thing. And he goes on to say that Amazon do lots of tracking and monitoring, and just the way they run the entire business, it is all based on data collection. And these kind of devices are just data collectors for them. So, and this was the review that ended up having Amazon calling him. They called him a couple of times, but as you can imagine, somebody may fear that, am I talking to the real Amazon? So he was a bit apprehensive, which then meant the conversation was moved over to email so he could verify its authenticity. So let me share what they said. Now, before we continue, let me just quickly share this QR code that if you are looking for a fantastic offer for a ridiculously fast VPN, stay safe online, change your IP address, access geo-locked content, protect your privacy, you definitely want to go ahead and scan this QR code for a superb discount. This was a response saying, hello, I'm an Amazon representative reaching out to people that leave unsatisfactory reviews, and it's saying that they're reaching out because of his review that he did of the Amazon Fire TV Stick 4K. And he responds that he understands the frustration, and he explains that Amazon is legally required to comply with copyright laws, including the DMCA, international copyright regulations, when they identify applications as providing access to unlicensed, pirated content. We must take action to remove them from our platform. This policy exists for several reasons: legal compliance, customer safety and security, blah, blah, blah. And then it says what you can do. It says we offer thousands of legitimate applications, including Pluto, Tubi, and other subscription-based services. And he says that I understand that this may not be the answer you're hoping for, but they need to maintain a legal and secure platform for all of their customers. If a warning does appear on your app, or your app has been disabled, then the application has been identified as providing access to that illegal content. We will notify you and give you the option to uninstall. And they don't actually explain, will there always just be a nag allowing you to continue using it, or in the future, after so many warnings, will they actually disable the application on your device as they've done with other applications in the past. Then they go on to say that we've not removed the developer options, which means you can still use ADB debugging, you can still sideload on all of the Android-based devices. But the real issue is, if they identify any application that has access to certain content, they will go ahead and disable that for you. So you can see, guys, directly from Amazon, this is their stance. This is going to happen on all devices. It does seem like it's currently focused more in the UK, Do leave me a comment below if you've seen any of these triangles on your applications and which region you're in, because everybody that's messaged me so far does seem to be UK centric, but it'll be interesting if anybody has seen this in Europe or in America or anywhere else. So please do let me know. Just lastly, guys, just I'm sure you're fully aware anyway that because of all of this monitoring and data collection and everything else, everybody should be using a VPN on all of your streaming devices. It just gives you that peace of mind. It encrypts all of your traffic. It stops your ISP throttling you. And it really is just the best way to stay safe when doing anything online. Because when you activate a VPN, you are now no longer using your own IP address. Rather, you are using an IP address provided from your VPN service provider. And with this different IP address, you can then go ahead and unlock different content from around the world. You can unlock the entire Netflix library and really just keep yourself safe online. I've been using this for more than, I think, 5 years now. I have tried other VPNs during that time. I think I tried Nord for a bit. I tried Surfshark for a bit. I tried Express for a bit. But ultimately, I always come back to IPVanish because it just gives me that consistent performance. It allows me to access all of the applications I want to access and works great on all of my devices because they give you those unlimited connections. So one account, you can install it on 10 Fire Sticks, 5 laptops, 300 TVs, really as many devices as you like. So that kind of flexibility and that amazing price point, which you can see here for just over $2 a month, it really is a fantastic offer. Using my link does help support the channel. So many thanks for doing that. And again, at this price point, it's definitely worthwhile checking out. So really appreciate your support. Do like and share this video and I'll hopefully catch up with you guys real soon. Thanks.